The Anatg, All Nagaland Adhoc Teachers Group 2015 batch has declared indefinite hunger strike from this moment on. This meeting, this conference has been summoned with the intention to highlight the few developments that has been going about our agitation. Yes, we have completed the 4th day of the silent sit and protest. And throughout these 4 days, the general members, the whole of Anatg has been very cooperative, has maintained one's dignity as teachers, for which I believe our parental body, the Nagaland School Teachers, All Nagaland School Teachers Association, which we know by short as ANSTA, has met the officials at the Secretariat, and they have given us the information. But before we come to what has been discussed between the ANSTA and the officials at the Secretariat, I would like to stress a few points that the Central Team and the Core Committee has just discussed. It has been 4 long days, and we are utterly dismayed by the attitude of the officials. So far, there is no sign of hands reaching out to us, no gesture proving or showing that they feel for us. So we are in utter dismay for that reason. Well, we are teachers, no doubt, but more importantly, we are also human beings. And we thank the good Lord that He has been able to keep us contained. We are grateful that the human instincts in all of us did not get the better of us. So that is one thing which I believe is an exemplary deed that we have done for the past 4 days. Now coming to the discussions or the intimations that have been held between the ANSTA and the government officials at the Secretariat, I'll try to be as short as possible. The ANSTA has met the Commissioner Secretary, School Education, and it seems they want to help us, but also at the same time, they do not know how to help us. It is very unfortunate that some of the officials have gone to the extent of suggesting us to come and tell them how to regularize us. Well, we as teachers, we are simple individuals trying to teach our children, our students. Now, how do we tell them how to regularize us? Does anyone seated here knows the way or the procedure which can be adopted for securing the regularization? Does any one of us know? I'm asking you all. Do we know? Do we know? It seems some of you knows. Now that's the reason why you say nothing. Do we know? No. All right. So we have waited enough. We have been very patient. And repeatedly, I would like to go back to the 2018 agitation which was suspended. To the press and the media community, once again, I, on behalf of the central team and the core committee, would like to make it very clear that the agitation way back in 2018 was suspended. Suspended meaning it can be reactivated. And we all know what sort of an agitation that was, right? Yes. So, after thorough deliberation, once again, the central team and the core committee is throwing this to the House for polling opinions on how to go about with our next phase or the next mode of agitation. If we continue like this, we could just stay back and celebrate Christmas here in Kohima as well. So unless that is the intention of any of our members here, we, the office, throws the opinion to the general members to come to a common consensus and to adopt the next mode of agitation. 1166 of Anatg has just had a general meeting, and 99% of the members present at the meeting has agreed, has suggested for a hunger strike, and as such, basing on the views and the opinion, the Anatg, the All Nagaland Adhoc Teachers Group 2015 batch, has declared indefinite hunger strike from this moment on, the 29th of September 2022. Whilst stating this statement, we also make it clear that this hunger strike will be indefinite. We also make it clear that we also make it clear after a common decision by the 1166 that there will be no more negotiations, because the member has to say that 4 days of silent sit in protest is the maximum patience which any individual can display. So basing on the views and opinions and suggestions and the willingness by the 1166 of the 1166, the Anatg is on hunger strike agitation.
time?
The decision was made, the general decision was made just about half an hour back. So you're asking at what time we will start the hunger strike, right? Yes. Yes, the general decision was made just about half an hour back. So maybe we will require about a couple of hours to really start it. No, as stated earlier, we do have pregnant women, nursing mothers, and people, teachers with physical difficulties. So yes, they have consented and they also wish to join. Yes, they have consented and they also wish to join. But at this moment, we will not the whole group, not the whole people who have consented will go for the hunger strike, but rather we are on the process of identifying a certain number of individuals from districts. And yes, some of the districts have already submitted their the names, the final names of who will be here for the hunger strike. And if I may just state it, then we have collected so far 73 names, but of course that will not be the end of the collection of the names. A lot more districts are supposed to still submit the names, so maybe it's going to be a very huge number, but we're going to need all the logistics and whatnot in relating to staying over any place for the hunger strike. So yes, we might need to cut down the number a bit.
Where will you sit?
Yes, the venue is still being worked out. So as I said, within a span of 2 hours, we might kick off, to prepare the logistics and whatnot. We're going to need about a couple of 2 hours. So whilst the logistics are being prepared, we're going to start with the finalize on the venue as well.
Are you sure no more negotiations?
Yes, the last 4 days, that is purely based on the general view of the members, of our members. The last 4 days, as the 1166 feels, was a time long enough. So we are, as already stated, we are very much dismayed by the kind of attitude that the authorities, that the government has exhibited towards the grievances by the 1166, towards the protests, the silent sit-in protests that the 1166 has undertaken. So yes, I fear on the opinions and suggestions of the 1166, no more negotiations. Just it's going to be the regularization orders.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.